far as the commander build, looks pretty sus. I don't have survivability expert. I do not have superintendent. As far as the consumables go, 3 is enough of each. And survivability expert is a little weird, but because of what we're playing and how we're playing it, we're making choices as to whether we want to be close enough to even be able to take damage. So because of that, this is not necessarily needed, and we've taken that and dumped it into extra damage, which you'll see as we play. But this is the commander build. So it's basically incoming fire alert, last stand, one of the 2 main battery shoot faster things, and then more range. And you need the range to be able to juke shells. After that, it's just damage, damage, and sticking the points where you're going to stick them. Wait, how far do I have until the tier 8? We started doing this yesterday, so I haven't actually ground the Russian line before. Oh, well, we're actually done, so we can do the tier 8 now. Woo! So I'm about 3.5 hours in, I guess. We've gone from the tier 5 to 6 to 7 and now to the 8. Health? Health what? Alright, so Kiev probably has terrible AA. It does not have flak. Its AA is not amazing, so we'll just take the normal. Gun armaments. Speed boost. I could move the speed boost off the earlier ones and move them up the chain, but I could play the older ones for leaderboard stuff. So it's a thing I could do. Alrighty. Probably just aiming, because we're going to be shooting a lot. Then steering gear? Please get out of the way. Please get out of the way. There we go. So we'll hit notifications so it'll stop telling me shit. 4.8 is a little obnoxious. At least from what I've found. So I'm actually going to be taking the rudder shift. And I suppose this is... I haven't really had this one to puzzle over before. Concealment is 9. Well, that kind of blows. Let's get this stuff queued in so we can see what its post camo numbers are. Speed, cooldowns, don't blow me up, fire duration reduction, extra fire chance. Should be okay, and also XP. So 8.7, so it'd take us down to 7.9, which is what we had before. Question is, do I take the heal? Now this actually offers me a new option in how to play this. If I take the heal, then I could theoretically brawl with DDs. And how much is this? 810, 16, 2200? Times what? 3, potentially 4. So it's almost 8,000 health we could regenerate. What are the guns? Pretty much the same shit we've been using. So nothing new there. So... the question is, do I take Superintendent with the additional heal, and then Survivability Expert with the additional heal, and then where do I get the points if I do it? Because this would give me a lot of additional health. We're what, tier 8, right? So that's 700 times 4, 2,800 health. Which would take us up to 19k. And then we would have theoretically 4 heals at roughly 9,000. So that would bring us up to 27,000 effective health over the course of a match. The question is whether the guns would actually be something that I would want to trade with DDs, or is this just stuff I'm still going to be snipering at range with? Because it might just be that I'm snipering at range with it. I think this works better with smoke. If I was going with heal, I would probably want to find a way to incorporate this. Which would be what? Probably lose Demolition Expert, one of the one-pointers, and also maybe main battery. And then throw those into here, because we still need the range. If we had the heal, we'd never have smoke, so this would definitely be the choice, because we'd always be spotted if we're shooting. Well, mostly always be spotted. So I could move, I guess, this into these. But for the moment, I'm just gonna play it the way I've been playing all the other shit. So not worry about that. I could take steering gears, which would do what? That would take me from 4.8 down to 4.8 minus roughly 2 seconds, give or take. 2.8, which is probably just more than I need. Because our turning circle and our turning times, this is the stuff I've been doing for the last 3 tiers, so I probably just don't care. So I probably do concealment. It's probably the thing that I go with. And then we could just give this a go. If I wanted to try the heal, we could swap it out for... we could swap these points into that. Or maybe we'd actually use the cool commander. This dude. Does he have DD skills? Anything special here? Faster reload. Nothing I care about. And no, nothing else is special. So... potentially gets another consumable, which could be additional healing, so that would be nice. And another heal. So yeah, definitely could be interesting. So this would be more of the heal type, so sure. But for now, I'm just going to play the Kiev like we have, and we'll see what happens. I don't know what Russian DD would use that build. What build? The build I'm using? So far, it's the tier 5, the tier 6, the tier 7, and potentially the tier 8. That you have on Kuznetsov? Oh, I have no idea. Whatever that was probably done 1.5 to 2 years ago, or fucked if I know. I don't care. I haven't played any Russian DDs. Oh, that's right, Nustrashimi. Nustrashimi was used in clan battles. And I think there was something I slapped together for it. I don't really remember it, but I think that was like a clan battle competitive thing. I do recall that. There was I don't think I played it in like an actual clan battle. I think I used it in a scrim. They wanted to check it out or something. I just remember it had a lot of healing, which was cool, but you know, it didn't have gun pressure. Double Lexington. Ooh, okay. Lexington's not that scary. We do have a smoke though, so that works out well for us. What is our speed? I didn't check that. You'd like a clan season where 9s and 10s are allowed? You'd take the Georgia over most tier 10 battleships?
All forces, capture that area.
Why would you take the Georgia when you could take the Ohio instead? Because it's faster? I mean, what else does it actually bring over the Ohio? Ohio has more health, probably stronger healing, and it has an additional gun. Or additional turret, I should say. Keep up with the team? You're in a clan battle. Clan battle should, your team should be keeping up with you as the way that you're keeping up with them. Am I a Soviet DD main now? No. The Khaba is becoming a special ship.
Engine boost activated.
This is terrible.
Smoke generator started.
How you doing, friend?
Capture that area.
Sorry, I'm autopiloting, listening to chat. My apologies, friends.
Smoke screen set.
A range 5.3. Nope, 3.5. What's the 5.3 then? Whiff.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes astern.
I would actually like to finish the cap if I could before I get spotted again. Well, I didn't intend to do this, but it worked out, so... Sorry guys, don't do this. Don't go into a cap. Don't be that guy. My apologies, friends. 18 seconds. Gonna have an FTG rolling around the corner pretty soon. And if I'm spotted, he's going to have secondaries all over me. It's gonna be obnoxious. I think he damage conned the fire. What is the 5.3? We have 8-kilometer torpedoes? What a fucking luxury. Okay. Do have the speed boost up. I think he misses those. You don't have to juke. One shell might hit.
Enemy battleship detected.
Why is there a Lexington over here? Let's try to get out to about 12 kilometers. He overshoots because we slowed down. Where does he? He does.
Engine boost deactivated.
We are dark. Not winning over there, which is unfortunate. What is this 5.3 that I'm seeing? What the fuck is that? Secondary battery. I have a secondary battery? Yeah, I could turn that off. That was just confusing the fuck out of me. Like, what is this? Why do I care? Torps are a trap? Whatever. Oh, 55 knots. They're very slow. Much sad.
Get back!
Here's the secondaries. And he's dead. So we can start to accelerate and work on the SOV now. Yeah, the upgraded torps are more range. Maybe maybe they're worse than the other ones? I don't know. I mean, how many times do you actually use the torpedoes on these things? Just about never. The gun angles are pretty okay, though. Kind of nice. Try to engage around 13 and a half, 13 clicks. Be nice if we hit him. You gonna shoot at us? Put on our dancing shoes.
Engine boost activated. All stations.
Shoots forward, we go backward. Whiff. Here, try again, sir. Ooh, those hit. That's one thing I do not like about this, having that thing in the way. I guess it doesn't matter when I'm in a CV, but it really is obnoxious when I'm not. He did. Next. Interesting. So we are down in health. No, we're similar in health. We're just down in board position. Everybody's playing scared. He's dead. Maybe we can catch up to the Massachusetts here. Need more speed. At least we have 4 turrets on the front, so I mean we don't technically have to swing out trying to catch the shit in the back all the time. Damage conned already? Or what? Or is he flooding? Okay, so we're 12. I guess it was a damage con. Maybe he had a turret broken or something?
Enemy destroyer detected.
Interesting. Yeah, you got another fire. That one should stick because the damage con's down, right? Let's try to make sure the circle is pretty much on the line. So we stop whiffing off to the left and the right.
Engine boost deactivated.
Schultz could be taking shots at us soon. Would like to stay on the mass. His damage con will come back up soon. There we go. Now the Schultz is looking at us. Cool.
Enemy battleship detected.
Yep.
Smoke generator started.
He's gonna stop using AP. Nope. Went back to using AP.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. Smoke screen set.
Something like this. CV's over here.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes dead ahead.
We're okay. Guess I start working on this.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes astern.
I think we overshot. It's okay. Try to get in close so we can do something with these. Also, we can start working on taking mid, maybe. I have a smoke soon-ish. We got one. Yay. We're down 20k in health. Sucks the... We literally lost both CVs, which is just kind of ridiculous. But that also means that we have ground ships and they don't. Or rather, we have exclusively ground ships, they do not. So, in terms of health, we have more health than they do, because 2 CVs worth of health is in there. Did I quit CVs? No. I did hear that there was a rumor that said I'd stop playing the game. Trying to get a free premium? Well, I mean... He bombs the Bismarck, yeah? He does. So we'll finish the cap. I don't really want to run down the Ognavoy, because I'm sure that'll be obnoxious as hell. However, we can move to be able to finish the Lexington if he doesn't get taken down already. Which is what? There. Ognavoy has 4k health. Let's try not to waste the engine boost until it gets to where we can use it. That actually dies, I think. Bismarck and shit. Yeah, Bismarck takes it. Force the fight on the Ognavoy, or work on the Minnesota. I think we work on the Minnesota. We work on what we can work on. I have smoke if I have to use it. Should see a notification if somebody locks on, takes a shot at us. Somebody just did. I think that was
boost activated.
Enemy battleship foundered.
It's the Ognavoy. So nice to see you, sir. We're almost dark, so we might lose health from this. Close. Be nice if he loses health from this. Ooh, buddy. He did. It's okay. He still have his CV though.
Torpedoes astern.
Pretty fun if that was the miracle shot. It won't be, but it'd be pretty cool if it was. Our detection is terrible, so I'm not going to be able to surprise him. A ship you don't believe the replacement is announced? No, it's Dalnix, I don't know. Some D word, some Da thing. Why are you chasing the destroyer? Don't chase the destroyer. Still an Ibuki somewhere that was kind of hurt. Ognavoy is kind of hurt. Missouri might be going over there to maybe radar him or something, I guess. And we're gonna sit on the cap, pull fire off of the Bismarck.
Front. Torpedoes to port.
Kiev, what the fuck? Kiev, what the fuck? Points matter more than not points. Bismarck gets hurt here, which sucks.
Smoke generator started.
So if we can get this cap, we might lose the Bismarck, but we should still be able to, There we go. Nice.
Smoke screen set.
Our victory is
Engine
in sight.
boost deactivated.
We don't have a shot there. Torps the Bismarck.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Can probably take shots of the Ibuki for free. Is he turning out? He is turning out.
Enemy aircraft carrier sighted.
Can the Ibuki hit me from 11 clicks? The answer is probably yes. Does he shoot? Scared of the Bismarck. Nope. Stays dark. Scared of the Bismarck. Nope. Not scared of the Bismarck now.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oh, because the Bismarck is behind an island now. Got it. Still Musashi, though. Ooh, Ognivoy's down. Now we can be greedy. Granted, we might not be able to pen this, which would suck. Seven. Thank you very much for the sub, dude. Thanks for the 9 months. Well, this was quite a match. We come back around. Oh, yeah. Hello, Mr. October. Thank you for the 12 months, dude. Welcome back, people. So that was the first game in a Kiev. Here's 7. You ready? You ready for me to show you my terrible commander spec? I want you to judge me on this one. It's gonna hurt. Alright. Me do this and got it. Rawr. Alright, here it is. So I just got the Kiev. That was my first game planner. And this is my commander spec. So I did tier 5, tier 6, tier 7, and we just got to the tier 8 just now. So because the tier 7, well, 5, 6, and 7 didn't have a heal, I did not take Superintendent. Also did not take Survivability Expert. Just ended up going really full damage getting through this. And then as we got up to the Kiev, I'm trying to think, if I'm not going to go with the heal, if I stay with the smoke, do I want this? And ultimately I decided I don't know if I do. But if I change this to a smoke, I can pull some of the stuff out of main battery, throw it over in here, because we'll be taking some damage, I assume, if I've got a heal. Be a little more brawly. So Adrenaline Rush is going to be the pick there. And then take maybe a Demolition Expert and one of the 1-pointers and slot it in so that we could get both of these. But that's my commander build. That's what I've been running. Aiming system mod 1 or main battery mod 2 on the Kiev. This is what I'm using. We don't have AA worth saving. I'm running a debt flag, and no. So this is the choice. Additional time on the engine boost so that we can, put on our dancing room shoes. We've got additional aiming because we're going to be using our guns all day every day. I am going with steering gears because it really feels kind of awkward when it's higher than 4 seconds. And I did end up going with concealment just to keep the concealment roughly to where it was on the tier 7. So, does it matter? I don't know. But at least it's roughly similar to what I've just been playing, so I'm not completely diving into a new world. Nothing wrong with the build. I like where your mind is on potential changes. Woot! Yeah, Diex, I just don't know about that on this one. Because the fights, I don't fight DDs. I don't brawl. I don't put myself in positions where I'm taking trades, because if I take trades, I always lose. If I'm shooting them close enough that they can shoot me back, I'm dead. Like, I'm gonna lose. My ship is gonna die. Now, it might be different with the heal, which is why if I take the heal instead of the smoke, I'd consider going both Survivability Expert and Superintendent, because that would give me up, that would basically bump me up about 9,000 health in terms of the additional, well, actually, more than 9,000. It would bump me up a little over 11.5 with Survivability Expert and the healing from the heals that I would get if I made that choice, and the additional heal from Superintendent.
Battle starts.
It's an opportunistic line, not a hard HP trading line. Yeah, like, there were times where I wanted to help with DDs, but I found that in order to get close enough to spot and brawl with a DD, I'm close enough for them to hit me consistently. So if I'm doing 4,000 damage to them, they're doing 4,000 damage to me, and in general, I just can't sustain that. So I stopped doing it. Like the French destroyers, they could do it. French destroyers, they've got saturation, they've got a lot of health, they've got a lot of stuff that allows them to do it, and then these just don't. They're much more brittle. So yeah, it was a weird experience until I kind of figured that out. Correct, Dash. SC makes heals better as well. That's why I would be taking them both together. I'd be taking Superintendent and Survivability Expert if we ran the heal, but we are running Smoke right now, because that's what I've been doing. You do have to run, though. Appreciate. See you, man. Have a good one. I hope you had a good early Saturday hanging out with Zone and chat. Delny has 10-kilometer torps, better AA, better rudder, better turning radius, worse turning radius, better concealment compared to Tashkent. I think it also has worse range. Somebody said that it had the unupgraded range of a Tashkent. I can start trying to work on a Henry here, but do I really want to try working on a Henry?
Enemy destroyer sighted.
There's no way. Well, who knows? So the Yugamo is definitely going to be a problem. I nipped him. I didn't do any damage, but I nipped him. Why do we see him? Because the Jutland sees him. That was a bad shot. Or was it? It's a reactionary shot, and it kind of worked out. That might work out. Overshot. Still got one, though. So, Yugamo goes down. So, Yugamo goes down. So, Yugamo goes down. There we go. Let's put on our dancing shoes here.
Engine boost activated.
Now that we're in 10 kilometers, it's looking pretty rough. He's putting shots into the Jutland. I do have smoke here. Does he shoot at something else? Yeah, it whiffs off over there. So the Henry does get driven off. I don't really want to fight a Henry, not gonna lie. Granted, his ability to hit me at this range is just probably not. Jutland v Fontask. Jutland could come out ahead on that, although that'd be pretty awkward. Maybe we can get close enough to work on battleships. This is pretty crazy over on the sea flank. I think the Jutland loses to the Fontask, but who knows? Maybe. Jutland's a mean piece of work. Well, he's not going to win if he eats a Fontask Torp. Suppose I could back cap off the Fontask. I could also try to brawl him, but I can't guarantee that would go well at all. Russian DD versus French DD without the Russian DD having a heal. Overshoots. Could have a reload booster. Start taking off, slam on the brakes, maybe he overleads. He does.
Smoke generator started.
Shoots again soon. Not sure where he's gonna go with it though. It's just playing so close to the front, like, I just don't know how I can interact with that. Every time I start trying to, like, get close to a battleship, he just surges forward. And Henry is gonna have enough speed that it's gonna be kind of obnoxious. There we go. Here's our friend again.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Thought we had a hit there. Oh well.
Torpedoes to starboard.
On task again.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Fontask is right fucking there. That's gonna hurt. That's a kill. Fontask just straight up charges right out and kills me. Be honest, that's the first time that's happened in 25. No, that's not true. There was a Benson actually. I was in a smoke screen working at something on a flank, and there was a Benson that came in while we were in smoke. So yeah, should have been okay with it. Twas an oof. Can't win them all. Shell velocity is better than the Khaba, so be more comfortable shooting down range. I don't know. Talking about a ship I haven't played, so. Well, this is probably going to be a while. That was probably the worst death I've had in this line thus far. So you can play something else in the meantime, I guess. You'll have a request for something you'd like to see me play and kill some time. Yeah, I understand the concept of that, Nox. I tried prop mod, and I found that I really, really disliked the slower rudder shift. Because the rudder was able to give me things when it was 3.3, 3.5 seconds, that it was not able to give me at 4.2 to 4.8. Whereas the prop mod, the engine power on the Russian DDs is so high that even without prop mod, you can still juke shells. And realistically, you're juking shells out to like 13 kilometers away. Now, prop mod, maybe that helps you juke shells down to 11. Maybe that's useful because it's a little closer, sure. But it's not required. It's not necessary. Side effect of smoke, is it cause you to stop? I fucked myself there. There was nothing with smoke fucking over a Russian DD that got me killed. That has nothing to do with the smoke on that. That has everything to do with me not, like, disrespecting the fact that there was a Fontask there. Not really sure of how I'm gonna go in, how I'm gonna root out the Fontask, how I'm gonna deal with it. You know, I ignored an enemy, and if you ignore an enemy, then they kill you. So that was completely my problem. I was way too focused on the Henry, because I know the Henry was piloted by a good player. And I'm trying to think of how can I deal with the Henry, because the Henry's playing in front of the battleships. If I can't shoot the battleships, well then what the fuck am I here for? Like, do I just leave the flank? No, I should try to strike the Henry. But I would strike the Henry, and he would start roaring up on me. So we're taking that 13 kilometers down to 12, down to 11, down to 10. My battleships are hanging back, you know, 3-5 kilometers behind me. So if they're not forcing the Henry back, and the Henry's rushing up on me, I know Henry's gonna have floaty shells, but we're gonna get to a point where he's gonna start doing some serious fucking damage. And that's where it's like, okay, I'll smoke. Maybe I can kind of force him back a little. I smoke and literally nobody has any information because, again, the battleships are 3, 4, 5 kilometers behind me. Shit. So what am I doing here? What's the play forward? And I'm sitting there trying to think about, you know, what's the next move, and then all of a sudden they're torps. So son of a bitch. It's okay. It's a fuck up. Fuck ups happen. Now, if I had a heal, I probably would have gone in to try to take a fight with the Fontask. But since I was I was running smoke, and I've had such bad interactions fighting DDs on the tiers that we've been grinding so far, the 5, the 6, the 7, that the idea of running a heal destroyer is still different to me. So I figured I would go with what I knew. Unfortunately, I died. Is it worth spending 290,000 free XP to finish a line up to tier 10 so you can use a premium camo with 20% increased credits? No, because the amount of additional credits you spend to run a tier 10 is prohibitive. There are some people that when they play a tier 10 they lose money because the you might have 240,000 credits in service costs and you only bring in 200,000 credits. Now, the permacamero is going to reduce the service cost by 50% as well as give you plus 20% credits. But you could just run a tier 9 premium and make a lot of money that way. Let's see if we can cut back in for one more. Maybe we have this dance. Maybe. I think I shot too far forward. Took a bite out of him. So we got 14 off of the Omaha. Realistically, tier 9 and tier 8 are the best for farming credits if you were trying to farm credits. You actually get bonus money if you shoot against an up-tiered target. If you deal damage, if you're in a tier 8 and you deal damage to a tier 9, you get bonus money. You get bonus experience. You get bonus stuff. And the premiums actually have a bonus credit modifier to them, evidently. I learned this because of the Missouri stuff. We should actually be bombing this, not torping it. But whatever, it'll be okay. Any chance we see whatever the Haragumo is doing? Lots of people over here. Let's see. I'm gonna come in, take the drop, and actually I'm gonna pop the engine boost. Overled. Speed off to the left away from the Alzeri. Try to get some distance. Ooh, Piotr's turning.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
How hard are you turning, bro? Not very hard, it would seem. He's dead, so we can go in on the Alzeri. Who probably just turns out here, yeah? Maybe turns out. Nope, turns out. It's gonna push him further away from the Strasbourg, which we could potentially work on.
Enabled.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Yeah, so premiums, supposedly, they get like 60%, 65% extra credits because they're a premium. And they have reduced service costs anyway. And if you shoot something that has a higher tier than you, then you get even more money regardless. So it's like it all stacks on top of each other. You can make a lot of money with tier 8 and tier 9 premiums. So would you buy a tech tree ship so that you could spend $30 to buy a permacamo so that you could scrimp by and make some money? It's just not going to be the best choice. If you're going to play tier 10 because you want to play tier 10. It's not a money farming tier. Strasbourg is a French battleship. French battleship's pretty hard to citadel, so no joy there. Rockets? Yeah, just nothing. No damage for that. Could have just bombed the Algerie, maybe. Where the fuck is everybody going? What's this bullshit in the middle?
Autopilot mode disabled.
Fighter airborne.
Is that the Haraguna, whatever, that did that? I think he did. Yep, so I can't really rocket that. Probably try and work on the Algerie. Let's let the boost rack up again. Unless I want to go for the Omaha, maybe? This is lower tier, so we can survive AA for durations that tier 8 and tier 10 cannot. And the Algerie is just paying too much attention for us to do anything. Hard turn here, and he's just gonna turn in again, so it's just more wasted time. Unfortunate. Bombs for the Haguro? However you say that. Okay, I don't think chat moved, so seems to be having a bad day. Can bomb the Piotr. Not dead yet. Although probably dead to the next group of shells. He is. I guess we could just go out of this. So Strasbourg's not going to result in anything. We probably have to torp the Azuri because we're not going to get any other damage into him. And we'll make this drop before all the planes die. Because that's all we can do.
Autopilot mode enabled.
I don't know what this is. Why is everybody like clustering around the center? I don't think I've ever seen this on this map. Ever. I really don't think I've ever seen this on this map. Alright, well we are kind of driving him off, which is nice. Although he's going to shell us down when douchebag starts whatever. Oh, there's 2 CVs. Interesting.
Fighter airborne. Critical engine
Holy
damage.
fuck! Sure. Waste of time. Rocket planes aren't going to be able to Citadel Visser. Oh, well he loses some planes. That's cute. Let's try to work on... Fuck, I can't do anything to the goddamn Strasbourg. Piotr, maybe. Maybe it's because there's no DDs? Are there any destroyers? There's no destroyers, so people don't know how to move forward. That's why. When there are no DDs, people get really confused about how to play the game. It's just nothing here, man. Should probably drop a fighter to keep the Strasbourg lit. Maybe they'll take some shells or something. So, maybe we bomb the Strasbourg and head over to the Piotr. Not going to get citadels, though. Very even in terms of health. Be nice if we could trim off the Omaha, maybe. Nothing. Shelled down by the Azari. Might be able to take the Omaha though. Uh-huh. Strasbourg have shots here? Might have shots here. Torps? No torps? Some torps? It's too close for me to do anything to him. Pence is dead. Let's keep cutting south, which means we're going further away from all this stuff, which sucks. Hey look, he popped his fighter again. We have an engine boost consumable. I'd really like to try and get something in on the Omaha, who also has a fighter. Ain't that a bitch. Can we work on the Nuremberg, maybe? Jesus, fuck. So many people here.
Fighter airborne.
Does the Nuremberg even know we're here? At the moment, it seems not. Please give me something. Thank God.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Can I torp the Strasbourg? Jesus.
Attention. Reporting the target
Eisenhower
position.
might kill that.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Showing a lot of side. Why did you torp? Whatever.
Fighter destroyed.
Showed a lot of side. Can we deal with the Strasbourg? Can we do some kind of damage to the Strasbourg? Is it possible to deal with the Strasbourg or no? Because it feels like it's not. Anything, anything, please, anything, fucking please. And the Omaha is not dead, which is amazing. Alright, well, we'll get torps into the Piotr, then we can try to bomb this. So at least the Piotr is isolated, so we can get 2 bomb runs into this. Pulls forward. Our October's gonna die to the Strasbourg. Gneisenau takes a shot at the Omaha. Hopefully he hits. It's a Gneisenau though, so it's completely up to an act of God to get a shell hit and a Bismarck Gneisenau. Well, Bismarck Gneisenau Tirpitz? Whatever. We might have to just bomb the Omaha to get him off the board. Let's save our engine boost so that we don't have to sit through AA. Holy shit. Alright. Accelerating through. Omaha is at least paying attention to the big bad battleship that's all big and scary. Please, go away. I don't even know how that's possible. Come on. I don't have enough boost here. Come on. Please. Oh my god, it's just the bombs are too heavy. They overpen. Okay. Enabled. I was like, I don't think I missed the Citadel. I'm pretty sure the Omaha goes all the way out to the edge of the ship. No, it's just overpenning through the top and the bottom of the Citadel. Shit. If the Strasbourg leaves the channel, we'd at least be able to torp it some. Gneisenau dies. God. Amazing.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
And still can't kill it. Well, this'll do that. So there's that. Take bombs for the Piotr.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Strasbourg I can't interact with because he's between 2 islands. And there's a whole lot of bad people. He can't get citadels, so it'll hurt, potentially. Shot the CB instead of the syllabus. Alzuri would be a great shot if I could hit the Alzuri. I think I've tried two, maybe 3 times to no effect. We don't have the bombs to go back in.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Try to work on the Strasbourg now? The rocket gets the Citadel? Well, the rocket isn't going to overpen the Citadel. Rocket doesn't have enough. Rockets, they arm almost instantaneously. So they're not going to rip through one side of the ship and out the other. On a DD, maybe, but only if the rockets don't arm. But you can get them to lodge in destroyers as well. Christ. So you don't have anything here. Go down to the Algerie.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Nope, missed because of the dispersion. Synop's low. Try to get something there. Get some reset ribbons, I guess. That'll be 2. Bombs out while I can. They should be dead by now. Maybe I should have taken torps. If we were able to get like 4 more torpedoes into the Strasbourg, it might have been a kill. Maybe. It just seems hilarious. Okay. I don't think I can Citadel a Synop. If we torp the Synop, we might take him. Like 2,000 damage per torpedo. Bombs, though, I don't know. Bombs probably end up sucking. Ooh! We did Citadel him. I kept thinking, nah, it's not gonna happen on a Synop. It's not gonna happen on a Synop. Oh, that's tier 7. I thought it was tier 8. Well, that would be why. Cool, so we can go back to the destroyer thing now. That was a weird match. Is it still in, oh right, tier 8. Back on the Kiev. Maybe I'll switch heal halfway through. Why are you sorry, Ash? Just because you asked for it. I mean, win some, lose some. There was all kinds of weird shit that happened that game. You wish you could hit bombs on the Visser? Just play in co-op, practice. What's wrong with it? Why are you missing? Okay. Fog is not scary, especially because we have smoke. Hard out detected by stuff though, which will suck. I might work with the Harakaze. I could try to take Bravo. Might get spotted by the Kaga though. Lack of commander skills? No, there's no commander skills that are gonna help the bomb drop. Well, what are you trying to bomb? Are you trying to bomb cruisers or are you trying to bomb battleships? Because the reticle is battleship sized. If you're bombing cruisers, you're not gonna get what you want. You actually saw we literally hit the Omaha 3 times and it just overpenned every time. So here, Light Wraith, do this. AP bomb. Aiming, curling German AP bombs. Check that video out. And this is also worth knowing. Check those 2 out and see if they scratch the itch. Oh, right. Currently tier 8, you are correct. So Harakaze can out-detect for us. I could go Bravo, but you can see, I mean, Kaga's gonna fly across the middle of the map, because that's what the Kaga's gonna do, right? Sashio slams on the brakes.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Sashio unslams on the brakes. Sashio should be safe now. Hey! Oh, fuck are you?
Well done, Commander. Much obliged. That was a great battle.
No, thank you. Not today. See Alaska? Alaska's reversing? Could be taking Charlie, actually. Who shot at us?
Teammate, I need your support.
Scharnhorst?
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Scharnhorst shot with rear gun. That's over here. Let's get the tap dancing shoes on.
Engine boost activated.
Whiff. Again, the Scharnhorst. Pull forward now.
All forces, capture that area.
Scharnhorst again. That might hit, actually. But we are moving because the Alaska is pushing now. We want to fight at 13 clicks. We don't want to fight at 11. I think the Alaska gave up. Or the Scharnhorst gave up, which is nice. Need to lead. Oh no, I'm radared. What am I gonna do? Alaska is down. Start moving up for Charlie. Start harassing the Scharnhorst.
Stations, proceed to capture that area.
Arkaze lives. We have 2 of our 6 gun. Well, we have 4 of our 6 guns on our nose, so we can actually like bully as we chase. It'd be nice if we got fires though. Use every aspect of the reticle?
Enemy battleship detected.
Sorry, I don't understand what that means. But it looked pretty hype-ish. Oh! That looked cool, I guess. Ooh. We go dark now, I think. Yep, we go dark. So there's nothing here. Yeah, Alaska's having a rough day. Although the Gneisenau taking pot shots at us from like 14 kilometers away was kind of hilarious, I thought. Ooh. Hood took a shot. Hood did. We slow into that? We do. It's too bad. Scharnhorst's having a bad day. Scharnhorst's probably dead to the Graf Zeppelin, so we can start moving up. Once those torps connect, he's dead. 1 torp, he dead. Cool. So the Hood took a shot. A lot of stuff going on over there. It's like, what? Shell noise? I have an itch on my back. Do you have a YouTube video for that too? I can't think of anything related to an itch. Sorry. Blocked by the island.
Enemy destroyer detected.
All stations, reporting the position acknowledged.
Seattle is just getting hit all the time, I guess. Maybe? Something like that.
Enemy battleship detected.
Do. Neptune.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Taking the lead.
Like, what? Not leading that nearly enough. What is he shooting at? It can't be me. He blind shooting me? No, he's shooting the Seattle. Like, what? Excuse me, sir. There's a Harakaze in the north that can
Enemy battleship detected.
mess with the hood.
Enemy battleship detected.
Going into the Seattle. Some AP shells for the Neptune, maybe? Something like that? Neptune fucks off. We have an island, but we're not gonna have an island for very long. So, case in point. Time to bail! Start to work on the Bismarck, maybe? Unless I wanted to YOLO something down. Rough match. We detected if we shoot at this? We are not. We go dark shortly when the Neptune goes behind the island.
Engine boost activated.
Yeah, the Neptune. Sure. Now the Missouri might hurt. We live. But trying to push back against this is like... Jesus. Torps, they are slow. Let's try to get out to our comfy zone of about 13 kilometers. Neptune is donating potential damage for no reason. There's no fucking way you're gonna hit me. All the way at like 17 kilometers away in a Neptune. That's just not gonna happen, bro. Secondary spec Missouri? Again with this dude. He shot at the Groff, not me.
Smoke generator started.
Groff might be spotted by planes, but on the off chance that he was spotted by something else? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. All this stuff out here and nothing can see that dude?
Smoke screen set.
Bismarck. Cool. Gone. They have less ships than us, so I mean that's positive, right? We just don't have any ground.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Engine boost deactivated.
Neptune's almost dead. Neptune is healing. Don't have angles for that. Just keep working this guy. Trying to hit a wiggly Neptune at Are You Serious ranges. Probably not a recipe for success. Yeah, one yet. Still need a cap. Hi. He's probably shooting at us. I think the Neptune learned his lesson, so I don't... Nope, not shooting at us. Shooting at somebody else. Neptune is dark. Kaze takes mid, which is good. They still have a CV. They have a CV, a Missouri, and a Neptune, and that's all they have that's on the map. Fuego. Fuego. Died to Torps. If any of them hit.
Enemy battleship.
Okay. I have an itch on my back. Do you have a video for that?
Enemy aircraft carrier sighted.
Yeah, he did. You can try to run down the, coming for us? Nope. Looking for the Indrocht. One drop. Indrocht should shred several planes. Drops with 4. Might get a kill. Has 2 remaining. Does not get a kill. But he is the god of the sea. Let's try and point at the Kaga so we can help run it down a little faster. Shall we?
Engine boost activated.
I assume the Kaga comes back. This guy's so low. The bait is strong. Although Torps won't kill it because he could just turn. Cruisers are pretty sneaky. These are the slowest thing in your arsenal to light this Kaga, bruh. Nice Kiev game. Thank you.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I do try. Unfortunately, we looked really stupid after I think 7 raided us or whatever.
Victory is in sight.
Getting owned by a Fontask, but other than that, he's okay. I get more guns in. Turning out, yeah. No. Hey, T-Bone. Hello, famous potato. Potatoes, sorry. I have an itch on my back. Can you scratch it? The zoom out hint was key for you. Zoom out hint. Zoom out hint. Is that between shots? Yeah, there is something you can do, which is once you set your reticle, you can hold the right mouse button. It'll pull your view back, but you will continue to aim at the same spot relative to the ship that's moving. So if the ship is moving right to left, you aim here. You can just hold that aim. Just by holding down the right mouse button, you'll be able to look around and stuff. So it's really obnoxious to sit there and watch somebody zoom in and zoom out and zoom in and zoom out and zoom in and zoom out. But if I'm having to dodge shells, I have to be able to see that. Oh, okay. You meant the you meant for the aiming stuff. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad that helped. Yeah, definitely, you know, derp around in a training room or just play a few co-ops and kind of get the feel for how that reticle interacts with the target on the surface. And you should be able to fit the reticle on top of the battleship. You'll have to lead, but you should be able to fit it on top of the battleship, which is big. So there is a CV, which is good, so we have some information. A lot of stuff that outspots us. Yeah, Light Wraith, if you're not aware, the US line turns a lot better than the German line, but the curling bombs on attack runs is a technique that you need to practice. Never accept a shitty shot. Try to make the shot better. The person on the surface, or the person in the surface ship, is going to try to give you the shittiest shot possible. So they're going to be working against you. But, you know, you still have the possibility, right? Would Wargaming ever consider a +1, -1 matchmaking system?
Let's give them a hard time.
I don't think so.
Thank you.
Part of the reason for that is when you go up and you get to the next tier, you know, you get a stronger ship. Part of having a stronger ship is having a stronger ship relative to your enemies. So when you get to play a tier 8 against tier 6s, you feel like, hey, I'm in a tier 8. This is cool. Just sucks that in your tier 8, you might go against a tier 10 and you don't feel so cool anymore. You think some overpowered ships would be a little more balanced if that was the case? Like what? Oh, damn. Here I did this again. I'm just zoning out. What are we against?
Engine boost activated.
Enemy cruiser
Farragut?
detected.
Smoke generator. Critical engine damage.
Should go dark really soon here. Should go dark really soon. Why are we still spotted? Probably from the shit at A. God damn it.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. We're okay. We're pointed out.
Smoke screen
So
set.
we'll be fine. Didn't need that health anyway. Yuck, yuck. We might actually take that. We do. Nice hit. Very nice drop. Could have turned out the other way. I figured if I turned in, I might dead out the torp. But no, he dropped it at a pretty sufficient distance, so that was pretty cool. Alright, well, we have our adrenaline rush for the match. I gotta stop talking. Sorry, guys. My apologies. Just showing you bad gameplay. Can work on the Bismarck Icarus, move over here, start to have some kind of AA cover instead of being in the middle of fucking nowhere. That's sad. That's not good for us. Need to leave more than that. Might try to torp us again. No, he's working on the Keck too. Don't still have shots there. And this once again puts me pushing into a destroyer, which is not good. Icarus in smoke? Icarus is not in smoke.
The enemy team is taking
Musashi, Belfast. What's wrong with the Belfast? It was in a double Belfast division. We lost. Musashi is deliberately neutered in terms of AA. That's the Musashi's big weakness. A tier 8 CV can fuck over a Musashi because he doesn't have the AA to be able to defend himself.
Engine boost deactivated.
I don't know. It's just, there's a fundamental concept that sometimes you're more powerful than the other guy. Sometimes you're less powerful than the other guy. You know? I guess I'm just okay with that
Critical
happening.
engine damage.
Try to be at that 12 kilometers. Really don't want to fight the Icarus. Do you have a video on how to deal with Kagatorps as a battleship or even a cruiser? You find you struggle dodging them.
The enemy is about to win.
I suppose, but in terms of dodging, that's going to be a different story, especially if you're in a battleship. That would be more down to positional data. Do you have a chance? Do you have a replay that you could bring, that you could give me, that we could look at? Because that's basically like saying, do you have a guide in how to dodge shells from like, how to dodge battleship shells? I mean, ideally, it comes down to the accuracy of the person that's shooting you, right? So if they're an accurate shot, it's really tough to dodge that. In general, you don't show broadside to torpedoes, but you might be in a situation where you can't not show broadside to torpedoes. Should you bow in or ass in? Should you angle and kill throttle? What should be your plan? Oh, I guess we could talk about that. Can you remind me when the game is done? Is the Icarus dead?
Activated.
No, the Icarus is not dead.
I need help.
Hey, Serov. Bruh, please, dude. I don't know what you're trying to farm, man, but can you help over here? There he is. Well, we definitely can't win this fight. Unless his accuracy is not good. Slowing down or speeding up? Okay, well. He's just gonna let me kick his ass. That's gonna be a little different. Here's our friend the Ryujo. How you doing? Probably isn't gonna get that shot. Whatever. You do you, buddy. I don't really want to smoke here, but
Generator started.
the Ryujo can keep me lit for this guy, and also I don't want to, I would like to take the cap. We might have torpedoes coming in. Well, I guess we have to try to run down the Icarus at this point.
Smoke screen set.
Sucks that everything else has gone to shit. Cool. So we finished the cap there.
The enemy is about to win.
Interesting. Maybe we can hard spot the Icarus. Depends on how far he's run. We are lit. The question is if we can light the Icarus, which I don't know if we can. Actually, Icarus is British, so it's going to be slow. We might be able to make a play on this. We have a West Virginia to help out or something, I guess. Ryujo will probably come back. He may torp us. We are not detected, so he just went around an island. He's gonna start torping the West Virginia. Yeah, this is all lost.
Engine boost deactivated.
Well, I don't know where Captain Asshole is, so I can't interact with him. Sorry, friends. Good news is we lose soon. Maybe we could shoot the Ryujo? The question is, do we get torped? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Wait, we know what 5.3 is because we have a secondary. Yeah. Could be on the edge. And that's match points. Okay.